bands of fans, and I'm here with the band Sledgehammer Honey. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Daniel.
I'm James.
And I'm Ozzy.
When, how, and why did you start the band?
Me, Jimmy, and we got another member, Hayden. He's not here at the moment, but we're brothers, and we grew up together and we started playing music, and we thought we might start a band.
You see a lot of siblings in bands, to be honest. I've seen so many where they're like, "Oh yeah, we're actually twins," and I'm like, "What?" How do you guys manage time with the band and other priorities?
How do we manage? What was it? Sorry.
Time with the band and other priorities.
We try to just jam. Well, we all work full time basically and study full time, but we try and jam at least twice a week, and it is a bit easier being brothers. And Ozzy lives 10 minutes away.
10 minutes away. Like, it's literally just on me to rock up because everyone just is already there. So if we don't jam, it's usually my fault. But yeah, this guy, yeah.
Apart from
no, it's apart from yesterday. Yeah.
What's been your best and worst show, and why?
Well, I think we've all probably got different answers for that, because one of my favourite shows was this one at Casa de Playa in Mornington, where it was really just... It was horrible, admittedly. It was terrible. Everyone was kind of throwing glasses and everything at us. I liked it. Jimmy probably has something else to say about that one.
Someone fell into my drum kit at that day because there was no stage. It was just set up in this pub, and the floor was like shaking. It's a really old building. It was packed out, and like someone fell into my drum kit from the stage, and like my cymbals crashed into the wall, and it was, I don't know, I didn't like that one.
Yeah, I missed out. I wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
It's like I actually didn't play this one.
Best gig?
Worst gig for me was... there's been a lot of bad ones. A lot of good ones as well.
Whenever I'm feeling sick and we have to play it, that's always bad.
Yeah, it's always hard, like those weeknight ones, after a full day of work, and then staying up late, and then getting up early in the morning. You're like, oof, it's a push, but we love it, so it's good. Yeah.
How do you guys prepare for shows, both physically and mentally?
Well, surprisingly, we actually don't do anything. Well, I don't personally, but we should start doing stuff. We should do some vocal warm-ups, I think, maybe. I don't know, that'd be nice. Maybe some finger exercises. It's probably something we should work on, eh?
Yeah.
Anyone else? What do you guys do?
Depending on how big the show is, if it's really big, I'll usually just go to the toilet beforehand.
Yeah.
And sit there for a bit.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think the only thing we really try to do a lot of is just hang out and really get a good connection with each other, and just be like, hey, we're doing it, guys. If it's a big one, we'll be like, all right, you ready, guys? And just huddle and be like, hey,
Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's about it, to be honest. We should, yeah.
You guys have quite a few songs out. Which one's your favourite and why?
I think my favourite is Ask You Why. It's a song written by me and Hayden. I like it because we both wrote it separately. Because I wrote the verse and then Hayden wrote the chorus. And Jimmy was like, hey, you should put it together. And we were like, nah, that sounds like a terrible idea. It was a good idea.
I think that's my favourite song too. Just because I like the melody and the structure, and it's really fun to play.
Yeah. I think it is currently my favourite as well, but my actual favourite will be the new song we have coming out next week, Offshore. It's it's a nice surfy, real poppy rock song, and surf rock, and it's got a good vibe to it. I think it's
to mark it up.
It's wait. Yeah. I genuinely think that's gonna be my new favourite. Always makes me feel happy when we play it. So
yeah, we got to remember to market ourselves. Listen to that one when it comes out. That'll be the favourite by far.
And what song of yours took the longest to work on?
I think that's Ask You Why as well. It normally doesn't take us much time to write a song, but with that one, I suppose it took a bit longer because it was 2 songs originally. But the actual... Jimmy, you'd be able to tell about the problems.
When we recorded Ask You Why, I couldn't get the drum timing right, and the producer was not yelling at me, but sort of firmly encouraging me to use a click, and I caved in and had to use it, and I still didn't get it right for ages because I don't know, I was being an idiot.
Any up and coming bands you guys would recommend?
Ski Whiz, they're gee whiz, they're a great band. James?
I really like Pink Lady. We're good mates of them. We've played with them a few times, so definitely check them out.
I really like Sugar Gum as well. They're a great new band coming up. I mean, there's so many to choose from. It's almost like I feel bad just picking one, but yeah, it's a pretty good scene right now. There's so many like young good bands coming up. So yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
How do you guys see the Aussie music community evolving into the future?
Daniel, you
Oh yeah, that's right. I studied it. I did drop out, but
Where'd you study?
I studied at Box Hill Institute for a year, and then I was like, it was actually really good. I really liked it. I got a lot out of it, but I think it was just too expensive for me. Yeah.
So where do you see this?
The Aussie music scene. That's a really good question. I have high hopes for it because I think that a lot of the bands coming out in Melbourne, I feel like they've got a sound that's feeling a lot like punk revolution, sort of like late 70s vibes or early 90s with the grunge scene. I have a feeling that on the radio at the moment it's been very there's still some really good music out there mainstream wise, but it has been limited in genre for a while, and I think now with the Melbourne music scene there's a underground sound that's very heavy and raw, and there's an energy there, and I feel like it's going somewhere. I have a feeling.
I agree. How do you see the evolution of your sound in the next few years?
James, do you want to answer that question?
I don't really see it because I think it'll just happen organically, and we'll just evolve it. Our sound will just evolve the way we do naturally. Like, our sound has definitely evolved over the last few years. And that's with no sort of idea of what we're going to be doing. It just sort of comes out like that with the songs that are coming out and our different influences, and I think it just happens naturally. So I don't know where we're going to go at this point, but
We used to be quite like heavy, like we've got a few like heavy rock songs, and it's kind of like it's just changing. It's exciting where every song is like very different. Like it's always it's exciting for I guess our listeners. They're like expecting something, and we just put something out that's like different. And they're like, oh, this is cool. Like, this is different. Yeah, no, it's good.
I think the songs we write, the songs we write are just the songs we write. No, it's the songs we want to write, and I feel like when we do it, actually cut this bit. I didn't have a plan.
If you guys made a rumor about the band, what would it be?
That I'm also a brother.
yeah, that's cool.
I'm also a brother, so then there would be 4 brothers. But just a rumor. It'd be pretty funny because everyone already knows.
I think we need it to be more like a scandalous rumor though.
Maybe
Beef with another band.
Beef with another band like that we actually really like, and then we could do that.
Mates, and we'll just pretend to have a beef, and then we
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be fun, to be honest. We should do. Yeah, we probably won't do that. There's got to be something more scandalous, surely, like a
I don't
rumor.
want to go scandalous. I don't.
What if we make our we'll make like Sledgehammer Honey to be like Sledgehammer Honey. I don't know.
Don't know about those.
They're involved in some mobs.
And how'd you guys come up with the band name?
sitting. I think we had like our first gig coming up, and it was in their backyard. We had all our friends come around. We're like, shit, we don't actually have a band name. And I think, yeah, we're sitting at your dining table, and like I think your dad.
Yeah.
I think it was your dad who just kind of said it, and we're all like, yeah, that's pretty good. We had this massive list of like names, and we just kept going through, and nothing was kind of like that's it, and then it just sort of hit, and yeah.
At the time, we thought that we had to have a name that no one else had, and I feel like that's a good thing because, you know, when you search us up, it comes up. Not that we've ever Googled ourselves. No, we have. Yeah, we came up with that because no one else had it, basically, and I feel like it has some sort of meaning because it's like two things that are different in a way.
And last question, anything to promote or say to anyone listening?
Yeah, start with a song, Jimmy.
Go stream our song Offshore. It comes out on the
It's going to be
21st
of
Which
what?
is-
of February.
21st of February.
Next
Go
week.
stream Offshore, please.
Thank you.
Well, thank you guys so much. You did an amazing performance. Thanks everyone for watching. Fans and fans. Bye.